For those bored enough to watch this, this is the path we cleared for the creek we're building. We're on the main trail here, and we're gonna start back here. We cleared all this out for the past couple weeks with the weed whipper and chainsaws. Up here you'll see there's two paths going right and left to make a Y to go back down what we just came. We have the backhoe, which we'll be using tomorrow to dig a 3 to 4 foot trench through this. As this is where the flooding occurs. Go right back to about here. Now we're heading back on the left fork of the Y pattern. I won't bother going down this path, but that's the right hand fork of the Y. Now we're going back down the stem to the main trail. We'll be digging up the trail here and putting a pipe underground and then burying that so the water will go under our trail and then continue this way. This was all like this previously, and my dad and I have cleared this out with an industrial weed whipper, an industrial chainsaw, and some other miscellaneous tools. And it's hard to tell walking this way, but if you're walking the other way, you can tell that we are going downhill. It's gradual, but it's an absolute downhill. You can see a little further ahead actually that it's dipping down a little bit. So the plan is for the water to carry this way. These would be some trickier areas to get through with the excavator, but we drove through here on the Ranger just fine, and the treads on the backhoe are closer together. Areas like this we had to chainsaw through. There's a lot of areas like that. One of the worst areas is coming up that we spent the most time on, but we think we have a clear path now. This was littered with blockage, as was all this up here. And then up here was the most blockage and the larger diameter trees too. But this guy was pretty heavy. We had a hard time even just moving him, but we got him moved. And now we have a path through here where it was. Anything left here? You can tell we're coming to close to the end here. You can see the Ranger and the tools we used today to finish up. like I said, industrial weed whipper and the chainsaw, some clippers. So this is another part of the trail. It's the swamp part of the trail that we're crossing. So another tube will be placed here and go over here. And once it's unburied, our ditch will continue back through here. And this is the tail end of where it's going to end up dumping in a moment. Again, this was all foresty, swampy area back here prior to us going through and manually doing this. And this is where it's going to end. Right down here is going downhill. And it's going to end up going into these swampy reeds. So tomorrow's the backhoe day, and more to come.